All right, Genesis chapter 22. After these things, God tested Abram and said unto him, Here I am, he answered. Take your son, he said, your only son, Isaac, whom you love, go to the land of Moriah and offer him there a burnt offering on one of the mountains I will tell you about. So early in the morning, Abram got up, saddled his donkey, and took with him two of his young men and his son Isaac. He split wood for a burnt offering and set out to go to the place God had told him about. On the third day, Abram looked up and saw the place in the distance. Then Abram said to the young man, Stay here with the donkey. The boy and I will go over there to worship, then we'll come back to you. Abram took the wood for the burnt offering and laid it on his son Isaac in his hand. He took the fire and sacrifice knife, and the two of them walked on together. Then Isaac spoke to his father Abram and said, My father. And he replied, Here I am, my son. Isaac said, The fire and the wood are here, but where is the lamb for the burnt offering? Abram answered, God himself will provide the lamb for the burnt offering, my son. Then the two of them walked on together. When they arrived at the place that God had told him about, Abram built the altar there and arranged the wood. He bound his son Isaac and placed him on the altar on top of the wood. Then Abram reached out and took a knife to shatter his son. But the angel of the Lord called to him from heaven and said, Abram. He replied, Here I am. Then he said, Do not lay a hand on that boy or do anything to him, for now I know that you fear God, since you have not withheld your only son from me. Abram looked up and saw the ram caught by the horns and the ticket. So Abram went and took the ram and offered it as a burnt offering in place of his son. And Abram named the place, The Lord Will Provide, right, in the place of the son. And Abram named that place, The Lord Will Provide. So today it said, it will be provided on the Lord's mountain. Then the angel of the Lord called to Abram a second time from heaven and said, By myself I have sworn, says the Lord, because you have done this thing and I have not withheld your only son, I will indeed bless you and make your offering as numerous as the stars in the sky and the sand on the sea store. Your offering will propose the gate of their enemy, and all the nations of the earth will be blessed by your offering, because you have obeyed my command. Abram went back to his young man, and they got up and went together to Beersheba, and Abram settled in Barbara.